What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the last ranking video of 2020. By the end of February, basically beginning of March, it's coming out. So I basically really did all three ranking videos of 2020 in January, February, and March. And some would say it's really late to do still ranking videos for songs, albums, and debuts from 2020. I say it's at least it's in the first, what is it? Quarter? I can't speak English. Quarter of the year, the first, fourth of the year. So at least I got that out in that time. So yeah, pretty proud of myself. Like the title says, we are doing the songs, my favorite songs of 2020 list, and it's gonna be 50 of my favorite songs. And the structure of the whole video is that from the place 50 till 20, there is just going to be a compilation going on after my little introduction right here. And then from top 20 till top 10, I'm giving like a few thoughts to the songs, why they are in my top 20. And then 10 till 1, I give a little longer thoughts to it because those are really my top 10 favorites. Real quick, this whole list, of course, is just my opinion. It's called My Favorite Songs of 2020. So the whole base, how the songs are ranked, is on my taste, on what I like in music, what I listen to the most in 2020. But that doesn't mean that you guys can't share your opinion. You are free, of course, to share your top songs of 2020 in the comments down below. Again, like the other rankings, I had some ground rules that I had to establish, so I could do a top 50, otherwise it would have been like a top 200 and we would be here for like an hour or something, so I had to like condense it. As I said, in my favorite albums of 2020 list, in this top 50 favorite songs, you won't find debuts. They have their own list, which I did right in January. So if you haven't saw that, go ahead, check that one out if you're interested. So you won't find any debuts in here. They have their separate list. Second, there was only one song per group, per artist allowed. I basically pitted when an artist or a group had more songs in 1 year, like 2 or 3 most of the time, I pitted those against each other and chose the favorite from that group, and then I put the favorite from that group in a ranking with other groups. And it just helped to condense the list a little bit, that I just could choose one song from one artist. And it also had the dope side effect, basically, that I had a bit more of a diversity in the list, that it just wasn't full of just Luna, Dreamcatcher, 80s and Stray Kids, basically. That said, if there is a solo artist that is also in the group and they were both active in 2020, the solo artist can still be in the list with the group, because I count them as like separate entities, separate artists. Now we got everything out of the way that I wanted to say in this little introduction. So without further ado, here are my top 50 till top 21 favorite songs of 2020. Because I'm a villain, 왜 아닐 거라 생각해. It's do or die.
can do this all day. Back it up, back it up. Yeah. So the 하얀 꽃잎의 daisy 속에서 난 또 crazy. 아리송하게 알다가도 모르겠지. irony해. Back it up. Why don't you just quit now? Back it up, back it. Do you go hard? The back.
Bitches, I said, girl, you girl. Bitches, Can't you see me? 마법의 그날처럼 sleep. 라선한 노노나나. 마치 꿈에서 꿈을 꾼듯이 널 찾아서 헤매다. I'm feeling oh, I.
At number 20, we got Six's Jungle, and it was actually the song that sold me on Six. Like, I loved them already with their debut track, but Six's Jungle just won me over because, first of all, the song is a masterpiece. Like, it's so out there and different, but in a good way. I really freaking love it, and I'm still pissed at myself till this day that I didn't do a music video reaction to that one, because that music video left me floored. It's also a masterpiece. Run. At number 19, we got IU's 8, and IU is literally one of the greatest artists and songwriters in this world, and she proved it again in collaboration with Suga from BTS, and that song was just so freaking beautiful. The feature from Suga was on point, and it was one of the most listened to tracks of 2020 for me. Next up, at number 18, we got Chunga's Stay Tonight, and Chunga is a literal queen. She can't release bad songs. She basically proved it with the now released full album, Currencia, and Stay Tonight was just so good. The choreography, the song, it was just wow. It was literally a moment. At number 17, we got Akmu's Happening, and I just can't believe I was missing out on them for so long. Like, this song is so freaking golden. It's so good, and I still have to go back and check out them a lot more, but like, that song made me realize on how much I was missing out. So if you want to see me react to Akmu a little bit more, let me know down in the comments below what your favorite songs from them are, because I want to get into them now a lot more. At number 16, we got ITZY's RnB. Talking about moments from 2020, the first move from this song is already iconic, and it's been only a year. It was already iconic by like the first day it was released, and yeah, it's definitely my favorite song from ITZY till now. It's such a good pop track, and it always like lifts me up, and it makes everyone dance. Like, come on, if you're a K-pop fan, you can't help yourself when you hear that first note to try that first move. It's just everything. That point choreography, the song was just on point. At number 15, we got Lay's Lit, and I know technically it's not a K-pop release, but for me he's still a K-pop idol, and this song was just way too good to not put it on the list. And you know, I listen to other stuff outside of K-pop. It doesn't seem by the list of it, but I just put just Korean or more Korean releases on the list because my channel right now, that's the biggest thing on my channel right now. So number 14, we got Everglow's La Di Da, and this was again one of the best songs released in 2020. I knew it from the second I reacted to that music video. As soon as it started, I was like, oh my god, this is also gonna be a moment in 2020, and they shocked me with this release. Like, it fitted so perfectly, but was so still something different from them, and I freaking loved every minute of it. At number 13, we got Woods' Love Me Harder. This song got me into Woods and he never disappointed me afterwards when I got into him. Like his second mini album with the title track Bump was really, really good too. Still, even though Bump is also really, really good, for me, Love Me Harder just has that special place in my heart because it's just, you know, when you find a new artist that just fits with your taste, it's just that song that you found, that artist just is, you know, in that special place in your heart. And it is for me with Woods' Love Me Harder. At number 12, we got ID with Just Point. I don't know if you say it like that. I think you just say just, but I just wanted to do that joke, so I did it. Unfortunately, I don't know if she is still active as a singer. If it isn't the case, it would be a really, really big loss because for me, she's one of the greatest underrated artists right now. Like all of her songs are amazing, so if you haven't checked her out, I highly recommend to check her out. She is incredible. Her work, it's on another level. So if you haven't yet, please go check her out. She's so freaking amazing. At number 11, we got Twice's Cry For Me, and if this song would have not been released by the end of the year, I Can't Stop Me from Twice would have been on the list. But for me, this song is just on another level. The whole build-up and everything is just so good, and the payoff with the chorus and the ending and the vocals is just so good, and the choreo is so good, and that Mnet Mama performance is just so good. Now we made it to the top 10, and we're starting off with number 10 with Chancellor's Automatic, featuring a lot of other amazing artists. And I kid you not, this song is actually one of my warm-up songs in my dance classes. The vibe of this song just gets you straight up into a good mood, and it has just a perfect rhythm for a little warm-up. Even though I listen to this song basically every day because of my little warm-up routine in my lessons, in my dance lessons, I am not tired of this song. I still listen to it daily since it came out, basically. But I have to say, the one verse that I look forward to the most in the whole song is BB's verse, because her voice and her flow is just out of this world. She's just incredible. At number 9, we got G-Friend's Mago. I love this song to death. This song is actually the reason why I want to get even more into G-Friend. And in general, I feel like G-Friend had just such an amazing year in 2020. Like they just released bops on bops on bops. And I was surprised with every single release by them just basically upping themselves, like putting out even better quality, even better songs. And Mago was like tip of that iceberg, like it just went up. At number 8, we got Card's Gunshot. I had basically no idea what was coming for me when I listened to this song the first time. I was familiar with Card for a long time and I listened to a lot of their songs, but nothing came close to Gunshot. The message, the beat, the fact that it was written by BM is just amazing. At number 7, we got Kang Daniel's Waves. The amount of times I played this song after it came out is just crazy. I freaking love this song. It makes me dance, rap, sing along every single time. And despite my initial reaction being that Kang Daniel isn't present in the song as much as I would have liked to, I came to love all 3 parts in this song, and I came to love the chemistry that they had in the song. At number 6, we got BTS's Black Swan. This song, and especially the performance video, is a masterpiece. It's an amazing kind of emo hip-hop track in which the members sing about their shadows, about basically being afraid of losing their love and passion for music, which I can relate to a lot because I went through a similar experience with my love and passion through dancing, and it's something so scary if something that you loved and had a passion for so long just suddenly doesn't bring the same joy to you, and the nothingness that comes from it when you go through that is just it crushes you basically. That's why I could relate to the song and the message so much. And like I said, the performance video with the ballet dancers in that is also freaking beautiful. That's just the whole construction of the song is just the best one that they brought for me in 2020. At number 5, we got Day6's Zombie. This song really hit a personal nerve with me. They actually opened up an old wound with this song, but instead of feeling, sad and anxiety from it, I actually felt healing from it because it gave me comfort that I wasn't the only one that went through those thoughts and those feelings and anxieties, and through that I actually felt stronger, and it actually also made me feel really connected with Day6 and all the members, and it was then the reason why I got really heavily into them in 2020. And like I said already in the album ranking, in my favorite album of 2020 ranking, this group was one of my comfort groups through this really crazy year, and it's still a song and an album that I go back to a lot.
I feel like I became a zombie. 머리와 심장이 텅.
At number 4, we got Luna's Voice /Star. I know technically those are two songs, but since they have the same instrumental going on and a similar message going on, just in different languages, I just put them into one package. But surprisingly, the English version, if you want to listen to just one of the two versions, I would say the English version is superior, which doesn't happen often. Like, normally, I would always say the Korean original version is superior, but in this case, it's really the English one, and it really is thanks to the amazing translation that was done with the song, plus the amazing, surprisingly, even better pronunciation than me from the members in the song, and also their vocals are freaking amazing, and the instrumental too in both songs is freaking incredible and really infectious, and it's just a really amazing pop track that also gets you in a good mood really fast. We at the top 3, and we starting with number 3, of course, with Blackpink's Pretty Savage, which I think is no surprise. It's the best B-side that came out. Literally, there's no B-side in front of them. It's the best B-side that came out in 2020. This song left me shocked when I first heard it, and surprisingly it was when I was in the shower, and I actually had to turn off the shower when the song started because I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I don't know how else to kind of justify this number 3 ranking for Pretty Savage, because even my locals love this song. Like, people that are not into K-pop, every time I let that song play, everyone's like, ooh, who's that? Wow, that's freaking dope. What the hell? And that's like doesn't happen often, so that's a huge thing. Like, I really believe if you don't like this song, I don't think you guys have ears. Because this song is just so good. Like, the raps go hard, the vocals go hard, the bitches go hard, the beat goes hard, and Jisoo just goes even harder with her little rap part.
keep it pretty savage. 비슷한 걸 걸쳤지만
At number 2, we got, I feel like, not a big surprise. It is Stray Kids' God's Menu. I definitely feel like if I have to pick a song that was the song of the year in like general terms, not in my personal terms, it's God's Menu. Like that song just spread everywhere. That choreo, like ITZY's Wannabe, spread everywhere. Everyone knew that. Everyone knew the point choreography. Everyone was feeling the song, even though it was kind of so out of place. Like the whole structure of the song, the ideas was just something kind of familiar but new. And I really feel like Stray Kids really found their pocket with that release. It was also definitely the song that got me a lot more into Stray Kids. It actually really won me over to Stray Kids. I really got into them a lot more because of this song. And it is my second played most song of this year. The only song that passed Stray Kids' God's Menu is the number 1 spot. At my number 1 spot, my favorite song of 2020. I feel like it's not a big surprise because the group wasn't mentioned till now, and if you know me a little bit, you won't be surprised by the number 1 spot. It is Dreamcatcher's Scream. I listened to that song over 100 times in 2020. It maybe also has the fact that it was released in beginning of 2020, but it just stayed on my playlist and my most played throughout the whole year. So it has to be my number 1 favorite song because I listen to it the most. And I feel like that already justifies a lot why this song is at number 1. Another one would be that it was their first time showing that kind of EDM, hip-hop, rock metal mix, and they just got it down to the T right away. It was so freaking amazing. That beat goes hard till this day, and it's now a year since that one was released. And definitely for me, the main point in this song is definitely Guyon's and Domi's rap part. Like how Guyon comes in after the first chorus still gives me chills every single time. Like they killed it, they all killed it.
Please, I don't want to scream.
This was the whole list of my favorite songs of 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I am also curious to know which songs are your favorites of 2020. So let me know down in the comments below how your list, top 10, top 20 would look like. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Be safe and don't forget to subscribe, like, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Drowning out our sorrows, holy water lost at sea. Stacking all this baller, I might cop a suburb.